This is Grace's second meal of the day that I'm preparing, and it's only 11:36. She had eggs and everything earlier today, and I think it was quite delicious in a wrap, right? They actually have 22 grams of carbs.
Yes, given that the long list of food you prepared for me.
But now that
It's satisfying. I don't feel hungry anymore. However, I have another challenge. I feel very sleepy.
Well, you're eating so much food, and it's a rainy day today, Grace. But basically, your diabetes has been fixed, right? You know that.
Has been fixed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't feel hungry anymore.
No, the doctor said you don't. I know, and we're just trying to put a few pounds on you now. See, we took some extra weight off because we wanted to make sure we cleaned up all your vascular pathways. We wanted to eat up all those pieces
Don't put on hands on me. I will have not enough clothing to wear.
No, but we have to put a little bit of weight on you now, Grace. That's the way it is, and that's what we were trying to do. You know, some people were getting in the way of our progress and trying to say, anyway, God bless everybody. But now I'm making a beautiful pizza for you.
You know what? You should try to find a contract in Hollywood then.
Well, what I'm going to do...
the movie star would like to lose weight.
Yeah, but Grace, what I'm going to do, I told you, it's not about losing weight. It's about repairing dementia. It's about living your best life. It's about repairing your diabetes. It's about never diagnosing diabetes if it's not necessary. It's about preventative health measures and living your best life, right? You know that. You asked me to help with diabetes. It's also about home care. The home care system is broken. So you asked me to help with a lot of projects, and we're doing really, really, really amazingly well, to be honest with you. So I'm happy. I'm very happy. And we've got all the medical documentation to back it up.
You better put it in, seriously, save the information in a disk.
I'm not going to save it. Don't worry.
Don't just rely on the program.
I know. And the other thing is, I read today, and I'm going to put a movie together later. I read today about a medical study where they said most forms of dementia are either reversible, or at least you can slow them down or stop them. And they said, I forget where it's from, I'll have to see when I print it off and everything later, but they say that with proper diet and nutrition and exercise and physiotherapy and everything, they say that you can reverse almost all of it, right? The problem is, they say that you need a dietitian and a nutritionist and a nurse and a doctor, and they say it's very expensive. So what we did is we pointed out, and we've demonstrated that you don't need all those people. We demonstrated it's exactly like it was when I was a kid, and it didn't need to be fixed. Some people tried to fix a system that was beautiful, called Canada Healthcare, and they made a bit of a mess. So now we have to go back and we have to fix it. And that's okay. You know what? I never get everything right. So making mistakes is part of the process of making things better. So I never ever get upset with people's mistakes, Grace. Not if they're honestly trying.
I have a business mind very quickly. After listening to all that you just said, now you're in charge. Prepare a different disk. Instead of what you have done successfully is fixing the thing. Now prepare a brand new disk. Telling people when they have a baby, a child, a new baby, a new child, brand new body, how to go by your instructions and form a new perfect person. You understand what I'm saying? The same information, except you sell them, promote them in a different order.
Well, we're not going to make a perfect person, but we can help people to live their best lives.
How to bring up a healthy body.
And the first thing people need to understand is that there's 5 different body types, right? We're not all born thin and we're not all born big, and there's 5 different body types. I know that from coaching, right? So
using the same information but present them in a different way, you've got a new product.
and there's also different levels of personality and anxiety and everything. So the metabolism works different for everybody. That's why it has to be individually tailored. And that's why they say you need a big team. But you don't actually need a big team. Because a coach, a real coach, somebody that's been coaching for years and that knows people, anyway, a coach is supposed to know all those things.
From coach, from the good starting point, from a good one, instead of fixing.
A coach is supposed to provide a gifted environment, and that's how the players or the people,
approach.
that's how the people become gifted, right?
Yes.
So that's why I'm grateful for the people that raised me and came before me and helped provide the environment for me and everything, right? But so what we're doing is we're gonna make a book, we're gonna make a course and everything for people, so they can study and learn and prevent from getting sick, avoid the diagnosis of diabetes. And a lot of elderly people around Grace are living on their own and everything, and they're living in a real fear of the dementia and the memory loss and all that. So we can help them with that, and they can live in their homes and they can learn it on their own if it's caught in time. And if they have children that are willing to help them, their children can bring them back. So we're into preventive medicine. We just want to make the world a little better place, Grace.
That is loaded on. I retired. Okay?
You know what? This is the cherry on top of my life, because the truth is I always knew I was Jewish, and I always knew I made the world a better place, and I always knew I earned my living from that. But I never really understood that I was a Zionist, and that my name is a Zionist name taken by people who came here in the late 1800s. And I always knew I was going to write a book about being Jewish and everything, and how we're responsible, how I have a responsibility to my community to make it better, first of all. But it turns out that this is the cherry on top of my life, Grace. This is the cherry on top of my life. When I write my book about making my community a better place and earning a living from it, this will be the cherry on top of the life I've lived. Right? I've lived a life of civil service, Grace. I've been volunteering my whole. I loved it. I know you work for the government. I don't mean I work for the government. I've had my own businesses. I'm a Zionist guy. But wow, Grace, you're getting another amazing pizza.
My family, my brothers always say, Grace, I'm a born government servant. You know why? Born government servant, as a government servant, I don't have to worry about making profit. It's true. I only go by my idealism. I don't worry about making money or losing money.
Well, I worry about both. But I don't really worry about the money so much, because I know from the way I'm raised and the way my life went, that if I work hard and make my neighborhood better, I will earn money.
Yeah.
I know that. I can always find a way to improve something, Grace. That's what an entrepreneur does. They improve or they invent. And I'm an entrepreneur. We know that.
My brother said, you're a born government servant. You don't care about money or care about making money or not.
Okay. So the pizza's in the oven. And it'll be ready in about 15, I guess. They're totally enjoying themselves. Oh, it's not raining out anymore. It got nice again.
Trying to maintain young.
Trying to maintain young. Good for you. You're not doing bad.
bad.
You're not doing bad. And you're gonna have some food soon. Okay, Grace.
I'm really tired.
I know. I just lied on the ice pack for my back.
Oh, at least I'm over from that.
You don't need the ice pack.
I don't need
Knock
that
on
anymore.
wood.
I know it's the wood.
But I'm using the ice pack regularly. All right,
But
Grace.
it's my eye. I always feel burning.
Oh, that's the first time you said that in a long time.
Because I like sleeping.
Is your glucose high again, I wonder? See, we don't have a
When
Libra
I look
2.
at it, it's now better.
Because they took away your stuff for your diabetes when they said you were better.
This is a.
And we don't have a Libra to measure your glucose. We're using that
I
watch.
know, I know. I
And
wonder
even
when
though
I
even though I keep adding 2 to it, I told you yesterday I want you to buy one. I don't have the money to buy one, Grace.
Not that in principle. You know what? Remember that.
Not in principle, you need one.
I know. Hang
Anyway.
on 1 minute, please. The memo. Remember the government's. You have the copy of the memo. Grace Clark. Like this. I am the one. Thank you for to show that I am the one.
You brought it to Canada.
611. I want a copy of that, please. I'm going to show them. I said I will write to the the principal of that company.
This, I know, it's unbelievable. You brought it here, got it a drug identification number,
copy,
and now you can't even get
It's
one
not the
without
money.
paying.
It's the principle in my heart.
I know, Grace. All right.